Moved out. Capitals have it. Shot in. Back down for Emerson. Avery has it. Moves it up for Emerson now. Here's Emerson coming up. Gets it up to Grace. Grace down the right side. Comes in. Grace shot. Save. Capitals. Kennedy in the corner. Gets it to Grace. Grace with it now. In the corner. Stickhandling moving it. Down low to Kennedy. Back Linnea chips that out. Gets it to Grace. Kelowna scored a goal while I was offline there. I think it was Fox that got the goal. Internet's a little shaky in here. Hopefully it's working for you. Comes back to Emerson. Emerson shot, deflected, goes wide. And that's shot out of play. Did Fox get the goal? The stream went down. And I was trying to get it, so I didn't see the goal. Oh yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. The internet's a little suspect in here, so the stream went down. I was trying to... back to Linnea. Here's Linnea's shot towards the net. Comes back to Juliana, to Everly. Everly moves it back. Comes back. Linnea holds that in. Comes over for Juliana. Juliana there. Shoots it down low. Back in behind the net. Capitals have it. Comes to the line and out. Back to Linnea. Linnea over to Aubrey. Aubrey moves it up. Chips it up. And it comes back to Aubrey. Aubrey has it in their own end. Moved up to Juliana. Shot down, just about too many women. On BC on Capitals there. Here's the Capitals moving up. Emerson chips that up. Claire shoots it in. Battle for it. Comes out. Fox gets it, but she's checked right away. Claire gets it back to Reed. Here's Capitals coming up with it. Gets into the zone. She's checked right away. Here's Grace now. Grace with it, but she can't quite get it, but does get it into the corner. She's going. Back over to Junko, to Grace, out front, comes back to Emerson. Emerson shot, tipped, goes wide. Grace with it now. She's checked. Kennedy gets it back to the Reed. Reed shot towards the net, tipped. Save. Good pressure by Kelowna. Grace back to Reed. Reed back to Grace. Grace now with it. Here's Grace, back to Reed. Shot towards the net, tipped, and Capitals get it and take over. Here's Junko. Junko with it, back to Reed. Up to Emerson. Emerson has it now. Everly there, shoots it around the boards for Juliana. Juliana moves it over to Everly. Everly out front, nobody there. Avery that holds it in at the line, shoots it back down in the corner. Capitals come up with it. Here's Ruby now with it. Ruby for the Capitals. Goes off of Avery's head. Taken down, and going to be a penalty coming coming up to the Capitals for interference. Kelowna goes to the power play. Grace will take the face off. Ref's just trying to decide, figure something out here. All right, we're set to go. Grace. One sec. Still trying to sort something out here. Not sure what they're sorting out over there. I heard them say 4 minutes. I'm not sure if they got 4 minutes. They got to start the clock. There it goes. Comes out to Everly. Everly with it now. Has it back to Aubrey. Up to Fox. BC Capitals have it. And get it and shoot it out. Aubrey back to collect it. Here's Aubrey. Up to Juliana, to Tegan, 2-on-1 coming in. Tegan in, shot backhand, rebounds, they score! Fox with the goal. Makes it 2-0, power play goal. Nothing here. Comes back to Emerson, to Junko. Junko still got a power play here. It was 4 minutes, and that'll be icing on Kelowna. Summer takes the draw, gets it back to Junko. Junko with it. He's checked, gets it up to Summer. Here's Summer now coming in. Gets the zone. Here, Summer has it. Summer, Grace with it, turning. Back to Summer. Comes back to the point to Emerson. Emerson holds it in. Shot down to Grace. Here's Grace with it. Turning, moving. And she loses it and comes outside the zone. Grace back in her own end. Over to Emerson. Emerson moves it up to Kennedy. Kennedy chips that up. Nobody there. Capitals will get it. And shot down. The player, but the other player hadn't come on yet, so no call on the penalty. Up to Juliana. Juliana with it, shot. wide, blocked. And penalty coming up here. Somebody's getting a penalty here, I'm not sure. Looks like Capitals again. Back to the power play. Teagan will take the face off. Shot in behind the net. Fox gets there out front, loose puck, and Capitals get it and they'll shoot it down. It's blocked by Aubrey, held over to Everly. Everly now moves up to Fox. Fox into the zone. She's checked and taken away and shot right down. It's back for Everly. Everly starts out of her own end with it. Moves it up. That's picked off. Battle along the boards, killing some time. Aubrey comes up with it. Gets it up to Juliana. Juliana comes into the zone. Moved over to Fox. But Capitals get it. Summer comes off the bench, holds it in. Here's Summer now moving with it. And she taken away from her and sent down the ice. A minute left in the other penalty. Kennedy back for it. Here's Kennedy coming up the right side with some speed into the zone. Kennedy has it shot towards the net. That goes wide. Back to Emerson. Emerson over to Avery. Here's Avery stepping up. Shot. That's blocked. Kennedy gets it in the corner. She loses it and Capitals come up with it. Oh, but Emerson steps up and takes that away. Capitals have it. And they'll get it. Ruby shoots it down. That should do it for the power play. Claire back for it. And there's Avery getting it. Avery up to Grace. Grace comes into the zone. Grace down the right side, stops up. Gets it back to Emerson. Emerson has it, turning. Shoots it back down in the corner. Penalty's over. Capitals come up with it. Chipped in. Reed back for it. Gets it to Junko. Junko up to Juliana. Up to Fox. Fox has it. One-on-one. She's checked. Taken away. Just less than a minute left in the period. Tied up along the end boards. Capitals come up with it, but Junko picks that off. And Capitals come up with it. Shot in. Gets it back for Reed. Reed with it. Has it. Stops behind the net. Moves it up to Fox. Here's Fox now. Just 12 seconds left in the period. Here comes Juliana in. Puck got away from her. Up to Teagan, 3 seconds. That'll do it for the period. 2-0 Heat after 1.
Stretch. Is this one? Is this the, can you touch it? Is it like a stretchy? Or just touch it? Is it okay? What's the sound? Like the kinetic sound? Yeah.
Hopefully the stream's working okay. I had to reduce the quality of it because the internet's not very good in here. Set to start the second now. Off the draw, loose puck, Capitals get it. Box is checked, gets up there to Tegan. Here's Tegan into the zone, she's checked. Capitals have it, they move it up. And Avery will get that. Here's Avery with it. Moving over to Claire, hops over her stick. One player, Fox checks her, and it's offside. Aubrey has it, shoots it over to Linnea, hops over her stick, falls down, out front, shot, save, Amal, rebound cleared. Moved up, get it back to Linnea, Linnea moves it over to Juliana, Juliana fans on that. Couldn't get it out. Capitals have it. Linnea now with it. Moves it up to Everly. Everly up to Summer. Summer over to Juliana. Juliana down the left side. In shot. Scores! Juliana! Juliana picked the corner. 3-0. Sorry, the quality's not the greatest in here. It's working. Juliana with the goal to make it 3-0. Grace has it, loses it. Capitals have it, come up. And shot goes wide. In the corner, Emerson moves it up. The boards, Kennedy's checked there. Junko will get it and chip it out. Here's Grace with it, couldn't quite get there. Shot in, back for Emerson. Emerson with it, reverses it to Junko. Junko around the boards for Kennedy. Kennedy now moves up, gets it up to Grace. Grace comes into the zone. Grace goes wide, stops, turning. She'll shoot it down low, but nobody's there. They'll make a change. And she's checked there by Emerson. Tegan turns it over. Here, right into the zone. Tegan will shoot it in. It goes off the ref. Capitals have it. Comes back to the point to Avery. Avery gets it down to Tegan. In behind the net for Fox. Fox stops. Has it turning. Tegan will get there. Tegan has it. Gets it out to Claire. Moved up, taken down. Capitals have it and turn with it. Capitals move up with it. Chipped off the boards. Linnea is there to get that. Shoot taken away from her to Avery. Here's Avery now. She's checked. Linnea angles that to the boards. Falls down in the corner. Battle for it. Comes out front. And Amal will cover up. To a whistle. 11:34 left. I think so. They can see it? Okay, good. Hopefully. Out front, cleared away. Here's Capitals with it out front, and Juliana will take over. Juliana moves it up, shot right back in, back for Reed. Reed moves it over to Aubrey. Aubrey rims it around the boards for Juliana, and it's chipped outside. There's an interference call. Yep, that is a penalty. They're going to get one for interference. Kelowna back to the power play. Summer will take the draw. Heat win it. Gets it over to Junko. Junko with it now. Junko has it, turning, weaving. Taken away from her. Summer gets it away. Chipped up the boards, but Junko's there to get it. Here's Junko. Down low to Kennedy. Kennedy with it. Back to Junko. Junko has it, turning over to Emerson. Emerson up to Grace. Here's Grace, shot. Goes wide. Gets it back to Junko. Junko's held up there, and it gets out. Emerson with it now. She's checked. Gets it up to Junko, up to Kennedy. Here's Kennedy up through center, across the line. Backhands it over. Kennedy, or Grace will get that. Here's Everly now coming in. Everly shot, goes wide. BC will take over, but it's held in by Emerson. Shot in behind the net. Tegan gets it up to Juliana. Juliana back to Tegan. Tegan in the corner, out front to Fox. Fox, oh, couldn't get it. And it looks like the net's off, so the play is blowing down. 28 seconds left in the power play. 9:31 in the period. Wins it back. Aubrey has it. Here's Aubrey with it now. Coming over, shot towards the net. Tip goes wide. Everly will get it in the corner. Here's Everly in behind the net now. Stopping. Gets it to Tegan. Tegan with it. Tegan out to Aubrey. Aubrey backhanded over to Juliana. Back to Aubrey. Aubrey shot. That's blocked. Penalty's over. And it comes out, and Aubrey will get that. Aubrey back to collect it. Moves it over to Fox. Fox gets it. Gets it to Summer. Summer with it now in the corner. Summer turning, weaving, shot towards the net. Goes wide. And Beast Capitals will take over. Up through center. Into the zone. Good stick there. And it's shot out. Oh, here's the Capitals are changing race for it, but Capitals will get there first. Moved up. The Summer will get there. Here's Capitals in. Backhanded over shot. Save them all. Good stop there to keep it at 3-0. 7:57 left. 56. Junko comes out. Corner, Capitals have it. Junko gets it. Junko stops, turns. Over to Avery. Avery shoots that up a little too far for Reed. And it'll go all the way down for icing. .7:23 left. Second period. 3-0. Heat. Draws one. Avery rims that around the boards for Grace. Goes by her. Capitals get it, but Linnea's there to take over. She fans on it and loses it. Junko there to Capitals have it, come out. Back to the blue line, shot towards the net, that's blocked by Kennedy. Kennedy comes out with it, gets it up, Grace can't handle it. Shot back in, Linnea back for it. Linnea fans on that. Gets it up to Grace, up to Summer. Here's Summer now coming up. Summer has Juliana with her, 2-on-1. Juliana in shot. Oh, just Capitals goalie just got her glove on it. Moved up. Here's Capitals now with it. Into the zone. Ruby loses it. Comes to Summer. Summer now comes in across the line and covered up for a whistle by Capitals goalie. Summer takes the draw, wins it, comes back to Emerson. Emerson's shot wide of the net. Summer gets over there, but Capitals get it and take over up into the zone. Summer takes over, chips it off the boards. And it's shot into the zone. Reed back for it. Here's Reed now. Loses it, but Emerson's there to get it. Move back around for Claire. Claire shoots it up. Comes outside the line. Blowing down. I guess it was offside maybe, or I'm not sure what it was. I don't know why the face-off's in there, but okay. Emerson gets it. Emerson loops behind her net. Reverses it around for Fox. Back for Reed. Reed with it. Gets it up to Emerson. She'll loop back. Up to Fox. It's a little too far for her. Back for Reed. Reed moves it over. Oh, just about picked off there. Shot towards the net. Save them all. Emerson with it now. Chips it up. It's picked off by the Capitals in. Capitals with some pressure here. Save. Rebound. Goes wide and Claire will get it. Here's Claire moving up with it. Claire shoots it up. And comes back for Reed. Reed shoots that. It goes off the glass, but it's held in. Capitals come in. Emerson with it now. Emerson moves up. Shot in. She'll go off for a change. Around the boards, comes to Kennedy. Kennedy with it. Kennedy moves back, but she's checked and it comes out to Linnea. Linnea has it chipped in, right back in. Capitals have it. They'll come up with it. That's blocked. Linnea Junko has it and rims it around the boards for Kennedy. She's checked. Aubrey with it. Over to Grace, too far for her. Junko there, good stick to get that away. And Linnea has it and clears it off the glass and out. There's Capitals now moving up with it. Comes into the zone. Goes wide. Summer there to get it. Chips it off the boards. Goes off the ref. Shot towards the net. That's blocked. Goes wide. Capitals with it. Turning. Everly there to get it. Moves it behind the net for Aubrey. Aubrey up to Kennedy. Passes off and it's held in still. Moved up. Here's off the boards. Comes to Avery. Back over to Aubrey. Aubrey moves that up now. Up through the middle to Summer. Summer now comes out. Summer into the zone. Comes in. She's checked. And it's moved up. Ruby couldn't get that one. Avery back for it. Here's Avery in her own end, reverses it to Emerson. Emerson chips it out. Shot right back in. Avery will go back for it. It's offside. They got to clear. Shot in. Avery moves it over to Emerson. Emerson fans on that. Up to Grace. Chip back for Emerson. Emerson loses it. Tegan's there to get it. Up to Juliana down the left side. Here's Juliana in. Over to Tegan. Tegan couldn't get a shot in. Comes back to Juliana. In the corner. Claire's there. Comes back for Reed. Reed shot to the net. Steered to the corner. Juliana moves it in behind for Tegan. Tegan back to the point to Reed. Reed. Tegan's checked. Moved around the boards. Emerson pinches down. Chipped in behind. Capitals have it. Sent into the crowd. Behind. Capitals will take over. Just 20 seconds left in the period. Back to the point to Emerson. Emerson there, and it comes outside the line. Here's Emerson with it. Emerson has it turning up to Juliana. Juliana over to Junko. Junko in. Gonna have to get a shot away, but she couldn't. Time expires to end the second. 3-0 Heat after 2.
I'm joking. I don't want any. No, it's okay.
Right from the stands.
Ready to start the third here. Capitals win the draw. Ruby moves it up to. Here's Capitals shot, and it goes wide. Capitals have it in behind the net. Shot up, and it goes by and out. Grace racing for it. He blocks it, one shot, but Capitals will get it back again. Ruby's checked. Capitals move up with it into the zone and taken away by Aubrey. Aubrey moves it back to Reed. Reed with it now. Moved up. Capitals have it, shoot it down in. And behind the net for Aubrey. Aubrey in the corner. Gets it. Turns with it. Gets it up to Kennedy. Kennedy moves up. Held in. Out front. Good stick by Reed to break that up. Back to the blue line. Held in still. Capitals applying some more good pressure here. Up to Kennedy. Here's Kennedy now up to Everly. Everly comes into the zone. Everly in. Shot towards the net. Save. Capitals goalie. That's picked off by Summer. Summer in. Shot towards the net. Save. Capitals get it. Moved around the boards. In the corner. Summer has it. Here's Summer now. Turning behind the net. Moving up. Avery pinches down and holds it in. That's rimmed around the boards. Linnea there keeps that in. Now it comes out. Here's Capitals coming back where it's a 2-on-1. Capitals in. Oh, but they messed up on the pass. Shot goes wide. Capitals get it. In the corner. That's blocked by Linnea. Linnea in behind the net. Teagan there to get it. She's check from behind. That's dangerous. And there'll be a penalty there for checking from behind. Hopefully she's okay. She got up. She's hurt. Yeah. go to the power play. See how many it's for. 2 minutes only. .31 left in the third period. Capitals win the draw. They get it, and they'll shoot that down all the way. It'll be right on the net to Amal. Steers it into the corner. Capitals get there first. Here's Grace with it. Grace moves up. And it's checked back in. Over to Junko. Here's Junko now coming up with it. Moves it up to Kennedy. Kennedy into the zone. Makes a pass. Shot back in for Emerson. Emerson moves it up to Kennedy. He's checked right away. Summers there to get it. Back to Kennedy. Over to Grace. Grace now down the left side into the zone. Grace is checked. Gets it. Stops. In the corner. Kennedy has it. Kennedy comes out to Aubrey. Aubrey shot towards the net. Save. Rebound. Oh, Grace had it. Couldn't convert on the backhand. In the corner. Capitals get it. They'll come up with it. Moved up. Grace is there to take that away. Moved over to Fox. Here's Fox with it now. Fox shoots it in. Sent around the boards, but the defense wasn't there. They were changing. Aubrey back for it. She loses it. Here's Capitals coming in. Shot goes wide. Just 13 seconds left in the penalty. Comes up. Aubrey with it now. Aubrey moves it up to Claire. Claire has it. She sends that in. Penalty's over. Comes up. Here's Capitals have it now. Come into the zone. Here's in shot, scores! Capitals get the goal. 3-1. .904 left. Third period. It's now 3-1. Still in this game. Moved up to Teagan. Shot back in for Avery. Avery back for it. Moved up to Reed. Reed is checked. Reed gets it, moves it up. Ruby's there to take that away. Summer takes it away from her. Rimmed around the boards for Teagan. Teagan there. Gets it to Emerson. Shot towards the net. Avery blocks that. Moved up for Summer. Oh, Summer couldn't quite handle that. It's tipped. Still called icing. I thought she was across the red line. She was across the red line, wasn't she? I thought so too, but anyways, still icing. Summer wins the draw into the corner. Comes over to Emerson. Emerson has it. Moved up the middle to Summer. Here's Summer now racing for it. In on goal. And it comes in. Does a little too far and she can't quite get there. Capitals goalie covers up for a whistle. .807 left now. Grace will take the face off. Gets it back. Comes back to Linnea. Here's Linnea with a shot. Deflected, goes wide. Comes back to Aubrey. Aubrey shoots it down low. Capitals take over. Comes it to Kennedy. Back to Aubrey. Aubrey with it. Gets to the middle. Comes down to Kennedy. Kennedy can't convert the pass. Gets it to Junko. Over to Linnea. Linnea shot towards the net. Blocked. Comes back to Linnea again. Shot. Tipped. Blocker save. Gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy in the corner. Capitals get it and take over. And they'll come out with it. Moved up. No, it's held in. Tegan, or that's Grace. Grace with it. Grace has it. She's checked and shot out. Aubrey will go back for it. PC's changing. Up to Grace. Grace can't control a pass, but it's held in by Kennedy. Gets it to Junko. Here's Kennedy now. Kennedy comes up to Aubrey. Aubrey shot towards the net. Save. Steered to the corner. Junko. Oh, she's taken out hard. Capitals have it. Moved up. They fanned on that pass. Capitals in. Somebody in behind the D here. You got to be careful. Get off the ice. And Summer is back for it. Here's Summer with it. Summer moves that up. Capitals have it now. Moved up. Here's Linnea. Steps up. Picks off that pass. Into the zone. Comes up. Linnea with it. Over to Emerson. Emerson shot towards the net. Rebound. Backhand. Can't find it. Falls down. Comes back to Linnea. Linnea shot towards the net. Tip. Save. Rebound shot. Summer can't get it. Comes back. And Capitals will take over. And Linnea will get it. Here's Linnea now with it. Moves it up to Everly. Everly's checked. Comes out. And covered up for a whistle by Amal. With 5:32 left in the third period. 3-1 for Heat. Capitals have it. Comes to the side of the net. Emerson gets it and takes over. Up the middle to Fox. Here's Fox now. She's checked. Gets it to Claire. Claire banned on it. On the shoot in. Emerson gets it and she'll shoot it right in. Avery there holds it in, gets it to Fox. Fox gets it to Tegan. Tegan can't get a shot away. Here's Emerson holding it in, shot on net, and Capitals goalie will cover up for a whistle. 4:44 left, 4:33 left now, third period. (3-1). Comes back to the blue line to Reed. Reed shoots it down in the corner. Around the boards. Comes out, shot. Fox can't get a shot away. Comes back to the point to Reed. Reed shot towards the net through traffic. Deflected into the corner off a skate. Comes up through the middle now. There's a chance, but Reed comes back with it. She's checked hard. Capitals come up with it. Shot towards the net, goes wide. Aubrey rims that around the boards, but nobody there. They're changing. Junko comes up with it. Here's Junko now, coming up through center. She's checked. Capitals have it, moved up into the zone, comes over. Capitals in the corner, Junko's hooked. Back to the blue line, held in. Junko gets it, sends it around for Kennedy. Kennedy's checked, and Grace on her gets it out. Shot right back in, Reed back for it. Reed with it, turning, misses Aubrey. Aubrey will shoot it up, held in by the Capitals. Aubrey with it, cuts it to Junko. She's checked right away. Capitals come up with it. Here's a chance for Capitals shot. Goes wide. Kennedy there fourth it. Here's Kennedy now moving up. She chips it up, gets stuck up in the snow. She falls down. 2:25 left now, third period. 3-1, Linnea back for it. Here's Linnea with it. Coming up, turning, moving it. She loses it, comes out front. Still held in. Comes in behind the net. Avery will go for it. Here's Avery now. Moves up to Everly. Everly can't get it, but it comes outside the zone. Capitals have pulled their goalie. Empty net now. Moved up. Check there. Comes back. Linnea there goes to get it. Ruby there on Linnea. Ruby gets it. Battle in the corner for it. Capitals come up with it. Avery there to clear it away. Rimmed around the boards. Everly goes for it. Chips it. Can't get it out. Here's Capitals coming up. Capitals still have it. Coming in. Shot towards the net. Goes wide. Comes around the net. They score! Rimmed around the net. 1:08 left. Capitals make it 3-2. .108 left. Capitals put their goalie back in for now. Junko will take the draw. Kelowna wins it, but Capitals get it. Kennedy up for it. Got to get that puck out. Here's Kennedy now, moves it out. Capitals have it, turning with it. They pull their goalie again. Capitals turning, weaving, come into the zone. Good stick by Emerson. Here's Grace now moving up. Grace with it. Oh, it goes off a skate. It's stuck there along the boards. Emerson shoots it up. Comes back, 30 seconds left. Capitals have it. Capitals really pushing now to tie it up. Comes back. To the line, Junko gets it. You gotta shoot that out. Shoot it right away. Cleared out. Back 8 seconds. Gets it out and shoots it down. 2, that'll do it. Kelowna's gonna hang on for the victory. 3-2 is the final. So that victory now, we move into third place, I believe. Or actually, we're depending on the game, we're not quite sure yet. Fraser Valley has to play Victoria this morning, and depending on that result, that will determine if we are actually in the bronze medal or the gold medal. If Victoria beats Fraser Valley, then I think it comes down to some sort of tiebreakers. But if Fraser Valley wins, then we are in the bronze medal game against the same Capitals team. That game, bronze medal game, will be at 2:30. Aubrey gets together. All right, that'll do it here. Yeah, we'll figure out what game we're playing in. It's more than likely going to be the 2:30 game bronze medal, I believe, but we will see. Okay,